And welcome to the channel. My name is Mark, and for this video, we'll be reacting to the music video teaser for the new song of ALAMAT, Kasmala. On their concept photos and teasers ng mga post and social media uploads na ginawa nila before the release of this teaser, the feel or the concept or the um how do I say this, the idea or what the song is about will be related to like the history of the Filipinos when it comes to like discrimination, racism, I think slavery, those things. Meron silang mga dinap na mga parang historical like events in which it showed racism. Like, it showed racism towards the Filipinos back in the days. So yun, that's why it is actually interesting to see how the music video will be shown, or how what's gonna be like the look of the music video given that idea of what this song is gonna be all about. So, let's see kung ano yung makikita natin sa music video teaser na to that will give us what to expect of the song. The song will be dropped by tomorrow, which is an important day for me as well. So let's go ahead and check out the music video teaser. And I might be pausing a lot because this is going to be like a short teaser, because it's a teaser, a short video rather. And I might be checking as well some of the information that we will be seeing on the music video. So yeah, I hope you understand. And I apologize ahead of time if you're going to be hearing a lot of background noises like dogs barking, child screaming on my background, because this is dropped 12 p.m. So yeah, people are outside. But yeah, let's just go ahead and jump right into the teaser. Okay, I have to go back. The Philippine Exposition World's Fair St. Louis 1904. 40 different tribes, 6 Philippine villages, 7,000 exhibits. So in one of their Twitter drops, and I think also, I don't know if it was also posted on Instagram, but they had a photo of this. Let's go ahead before we continue on to like the teaser. Let's go ahead and check what this is all about. So this is more of us learning as well, the elements on the music video. So let me just check it. All right, so I found this article from npr.org. The title is Living Exhibits at 1904 World's Fair Revisited. So basically, in St. Louis, residents are commemorating the centennial and event urgent to make America's progress. Okay, the largest of these exhibits was the Philippine Village, a 47-acre site that for 7 months in 1904 became home to more than 1,000 Filipinos from at least 10 different ethnic groups. So it's sort of like a living museum. The biggest crowd drawers were the so-called primitive tribes, especially the Igorots, whose appeal lay in their custom of eating dog. Mia Abi, I think I've seen this, I've read this. Mia Abia, a Maryland resident whose Igorot grandfather was among those in display, says Igorots ate dog only occasionally for ceremonial purposes. Yes, there is like a truth to this actually. But that's not a thing anymore. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. During the fair, they were fed the animals on a daily basis. They made them butcher dogs, which is really abusing the culture of the Igorots. But positive said, Sino Samir attended school for the first time after Abias Mission receive an education. Oh, so there is like a price to what happened, I think. So they were given education, but the thing is, they were painted as parang mga barbaric or something like that. Parang ginawa silang ano, parang circus, 'di ba? Parang ganoon yung naging ano, parang silang sort of like a living yung nights at the museum na parang totoong tao yung nandun. Parang ganun yung naging concept. But in this one kasi parang ang naging look nila is kumakain sila ng aso and parang may tinutorture nila, which is parang iba kasi yung perception ng mga nandun. Iba yung may dahilan sila sa ginagawa nila because it's like a tradition, sort of. It's part of like their culture back then. And those who are watching them might have understood it differently because they did not have that kind of culture. So though I think the purpose of that was the fair was to showcase the living or the culture of the Igorots, but I think it's I don't know like it's different now but compared to those times and for now like ngayon parang hindi siya maganda for me. Ooh, okay, we have the outfits. So pinakita nila, dinrap nila yung mga outfits na to, and every outfit is actually meron siyang kwento and meron siyang reference. Iba-ibang different like clothing na parang galing sa iba't ibang mga tribes, groups of people. Alam ko to. This is what we call the Manongs. The Manongs ba? Let me just check again. Ito naman is remembering the Manongs and story of the Filipino farm worker movement. In 1920s and 30s, Filipino immigrants arrived in the United States seeking fortune but facing discrimination as they work in the vast agricultural fields of the West. These Manongs played a significant role in building the farm workers movement, organizing and striking alongside Cesar Chavez and Dolores Huerta. Okay, so there's also a part in this article. With the onset of the Great Depression, Filipinos and other immigrants were convenient scapegoats for the troublesome economic times and subject to racist attacks. In 1930, a mob in Watsonville, California, dragged dozens of Filipino men from their homes and beat them. So there is torture and slavery. Ako nakikita. One was shot and killed. The deaths also resulted from the bombings of Filipino labor camps, often with the complicity of local law enforcement. So parang kasabwat yung mga police. Throughout the late 19th and early 20th centuries, organizing efforts among farm workers were often met with violence, persecution, and imprisonment, with agribusiness interests abated by local, state, and national policies, all but ensuring that the mostly immigrant workforce effectively remained second-class citizens. So parang those sila yung like strong workforce that parang nag-boom ng agricultural um, economy dun sa America or sa this particular area, hindi pa rin sila credited doon. They're still considered as second-class citizens. So parang under pa rin sila. Parang slave nga ang trato sa kanila. Parang ganun. Two set of... Wait, I have to go back to that. Alamat. Handa. What's that? Wait, I'm sorry if I'm like going back. This one. Curious. I think there is some kind of like a sign it's for Alamat, but what's on the other side? It looks like Jabba Walkies, diba? But I think there's something in this that I don't actually know because there's no indication of anything that we can search about. But if any one of you know what this means or what is the reference of this part, kindly comment it on down below. Let's continue. Okay. Meron silang two set of outfits ako nakita. This one is yung the Manongs nga, and the first one was actually like the tribal part. Okay, there it is. Wait. Big time gamblers. No, this one, no Filipinos or dog allowed. So we are educate like the way that they are racially or being racist by comparing Filipinos to like animals, like dogs, monkeys, dirty boys. See, you have that race, big time gamblers. Oh, so I think this costume is representing white supremacy because like overall they're wearing white. So I think that's kind of like the representation that I'm understanding. Kasmala. World premiere July 15, 6 p.m. Philippine time. So that's basically the music video teaser of Kasmala from Alamat. We've only heard a part of the lyric, which is basically the intro or the introduction of Alamat, the Alamat Handa rap, which also was uh, present sa K-Bay nila na music video and song. Though dito naman sa music video teaser, nakita natin yung parang dalawang story or historic event na I think magiging laman ng kantang ito, which is yung about sa Manongs and about dun sa tribe, sa Igorot tribe na nasa parang World Fair noong 1904. So that was like way back, like, you know. Ang interesting ng concept ng kantang ito because it actually tackles about racism. Uh, kasi on the first music video or on K-Bay, we were introduced to Alamat and we were also introduced about the different Filipino like languages. On this one, I think they're also gonna be using um, different languages based on the lyrics that they've also dropped. May mga lyrics teaser din silang dinap sa song na to. So I think we're also gonna hear like a multilingual song again. But this one it's more about racism, more about discrimination based sa history natin. Nakita na natin yung about sa the Manongs, kung yung kino-consider sila second class citizens. Nakita din natin yung pagko-compare ng mga Filipino or ng mga foreigners sa Filipino as like animals. And then nakita na natin yung ginamit yung mga Igorot as kind of like I consider it as a kind of like amusement, eh. Though there is the element that it is for showing like the culture of um the Filipinos during that time, but in a way it is painting a bad image of the Filipinos or of the tribes of the Igorot tribe, and it is also done in a way that it's kind of like a circus. So circus is supposed to be for like an entertainment, and when you like want to educate like people about a culture, you don't want it to be in a form of like um an entertainment that is painting a bad image. Am I right? I don't know if I'm correct because there's also a way to like entertain people and like share the culture, but this is something done in like a bad way. So that's why this song is so interesting for me because it also like, you know, like inaaral din tayo or ini-introduce din tayo sa history. These are things that I haven't learned when I was like studying in college and in high school, to be honest. Like I haven't like heard about the Manongs and about this fair and about the racial discriminations and how Filipinos are compared to like dogs and monkeys. Though monkeys, we that's like common. Like comparison that people did, that I know. But like dogs, I think haven't heard, or we haven't learned about this like part of our history when I was like studying. So this is kind of like an eye opener as well. Um, though these are things that were part of the history, but this I think also affects like how uh like foreigners perceive Filipinos nowadays. There is still that racial, discrimination, racism that Filipinos receive from like foreigners. And other like, other cultures and nations as well. There's really like, yung 'di ba yung Asian hate na nangyayari, like ngayon sa America malaki medyo may ano pa rin yon. This is also one of the reason why I like Alamat, because they are really um yung parang core nila talaga to share the history, the culture, what Filipino is, like what the Philippines is, like yung tipong core, yung parang pinaka, ano yun, mission nila is to be able to share the Filipino culture, hindi lang yung um like yung visually, yung tingnan natin like physical aspect, like the Philippines, gorgeous lands and things like that. Because that's given nakikita na yan But also like sharing the history of the Filipinos na hindi masyadong napapag-usapan. Like we don't know. Same as the language, right? Same as K-Bai, same as the issue that was tackled when K-Bai was released about languages. K-Bai also opened up that conversation. So alam niyo yun, the songs from Alamat are starting conversations about things that I think many Filipinos don't actually know. So that's why I like Alamat because of that, you know, their like mission, or their sabihin kong core ba kung matatawa. So yeah, I think that's it for this reaction. I'm excited tomorrow for the release of their music video. Yeah, so I think that's it for this reaction. Sana naintindihan niyo yung mga explanation ko, and I'll be putting links of the articles that I've just read, so I might also be flashing some of them on this video. Though yeah, I think that's it for this reaction. If you liked the video, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and follow me on my social media. Click the notification bell so that you'll be updated whenever I upload the next video. And hangtod sa sunod natong panagkita. Aping lang kanunay. Bye.